Hi friends, it's Katie with Dash and Dish, and today I'm going to share my third and final video on a series about overcoming a dieting mentality. This topic is so near and dear to my heart, and so I'm glad that you've joined me. And this video, I believe, is going to be one of the most powerful. It's really broken down into 3 practical points that I want to leave you with on overcoming a dieting mentality and breaking free once and for all. So the first practical way that you can overcome a dieting mentality is to partner with God and pray. And the great thing about partnering with God is that it's super simple. All you have to do is spend time in His Word each morning and each day and get to know Him and spend time getting to know what He says about you in His Word. There are so many promises that relate to balance, that relate to food even, that relate to self-control, that relate to really having a free mindset, body, soul, and spirit. And all of these things are going to contribute to you really and truly breaking free. But also it can be as simple as praying over your meals, praying over your food, praying over your choices and even your desires. You can ask God to give you a desire for healthy food and, foods that are truly nourishing to your body, and to lose the desire for the things that are not nourishing. And I promise you, God will show up strong wherever you ask Him to come in. You can also pray for wisdom on exactly what you should and shouldn't have. Any little thing or even big thing. You can pray, partner with Him, and bring Him in. And I promise you will find a freedom that you will never be able to find on your own when you bring God into the situation. The second point that I have for you today is to start to educate yourself on what truly is nourishing to your body. I shared in my second video that really it's as simple as choosing foods that God created for us to have it for our bodies, but there are still so many trends and so many things that really push themselves in front of our eyes and in front of our faces on a daily basis. And so if you don't educate yourself and if you don't truly learn and listen to your body and know what's best for you, then you may believe or fall for something that's not true. So I would encourage you to really start where it's simple again, which is just choosing foods that are obvious that God created. And then if you hear or see something that is, proclaiming to be the hottest new diet, don't necessarily run out and buy all of those trendy things, and start to really educate yourself on what really is nourishing to our bodies. And then get to know your own body as an individual, because all of our bodies truly are different. And maybe your body doesn't like, let's say, dairy, and you find that every time you have dairy you get a really bad stomach ache. So start to pay attention to your individual health and your individual body and really make changes based on what makes you feel your very best. And the third and final point in this entire series is going to be something that's so very simple, and that is prioritize your health. At the end of the day, if nothing else, just think of this. Is this really going to help me feel better? Is it going to give me energy? How are my hormones? How is my sleep? How's my energy levels? Do I feel like I can go out and play with my kids or exercise? At the end of the day, am I just feeling drained and worn out? And really start to think about, how's my health doing? Because if we're thinking about losing the last 10 pounds or fitting into our skinny jeans or anything else that the dieting industry has to say about us, then oftentimes we're going to neglect the very reason that we're choosing a healthier lifestyle. I believe that God has nothing but freedom for us as women, and that is ultimately my mission, is to help us find that freedom that can only be found in Him. But there are also very practical ways to do so, and I hope that the practical sense also is encouraging to you in your journey to health. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.